practice in India. So we welcome her to this session, and we would love to hear her spiritual journey as well as some gems from her gems. She has collected the wisdom gems, which can empower us, which will motivate us, which will energize us to go deeper within us and also help others to grow in their journey. So let's welcome Pari ma'am. Over to you, Pari ma'am.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Gargi. First of all, for starting this program, the 43 days. And Gargi tells me, Linda, you inspired to start this session right away for everyone. So I appreciate that, you reaching out. So, and here we have Nanda here. He's from Dallas, Texas. Nanda, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my dear friends. My name is Nanda. I'm from Dallas, Texas. So I've been with PSSM for more than 20 years now, and I'm volunteering for PSSM for major projects such as PMC Global. Friends, it's a very well initiative that Gargiji has been doing this meditation program, and I recently saw the meditation summit in Bay Area. I was really shocked and I was really amazed by the crowd and the program that happened in Bay Area. So I lived in Bay Area for some time, but at that time there were no meditators there. But really, the new wave of meditators from Bay Area is going to change the whole of California. So definitely, congratulations, team, for doing such an amazing event over there. Thank you, thank you, Pariji.
Um, Thank you, Nanda. His whole family meditates. His wife is a great meditator. His son is a great master. He's how old is he? Your son?
He's four.
He's 4 years and he meditates. Please tell about him. Does he
Yes.
meditate?
Yes, so we are a spiritual family, meaning my wife started meditating right after getting married and marriage, and then we had a conscious birthing process, and then from there we have invited this soul baby, Maitreya Maharshi, so who was through the meditation process we got the name, and then so we have been training him with meditation every day. So it's been amazing experience, like inviting the masters, greater masters, and who are helping to change the whole vibration of the earth. So that's where we all come in. Thank you.
Thank you, Nanda. And one of the very important thing is to meditate as early as you are, not wait for getting, older and retire. And this is not a retirement plan. This is a very young, as soon as you can, getting into meditation is great. So thank you, Nanda, for coming here. I wanted to share with you what Nanda does today, beginning, and then we'll talk about something about the wisdom. And welcome all, Padma Madam, welcome to this session. Again, we have met Padma Ma'am at the event. She is doing amazing work every day. There is a session that she leads. So welcome, and Ritu, welcome. So I'm so happy to connect with the whole Bay Area team back again. I was already missing you guys. So this is great. And we have Suruchi, Prachi from the Bay Area who have joined us. Okay, so I wanted to start with, since we have only now, it's 9:07, 20 minutes, and then we meditate after that. Linda, first let's begin with you. How has it been this meditation past 3 days? Tell us about it.
It's amazing. If you're on yesterday, I almost came to tear after meditation. That was only my day 3. And what's amazing is today at work, and this is happening in like real life, as like the change is happening. I decided to meditate after a meeting, and just because at work Sorry, I got I don't know what was going on with my it keep going on mute. Yeah, but I found the consciousness of breath. I think every day I found something. Like the first day I was still, just orienting myself. Second day we did the silent meditation because Garki was on mute. And then we just followed the music. And then the third day I wake up, when I was brushing my teeth, I realized I'm noticing I'm breathing. And that was something I never pay attention to. And then after that third day, I had imagining my grandparents would meditate with me because they have some health issues. So I got a little emotional, and it's been amazing because I invited a lot of my friends. When I see they're on here, I got even more touched because for me, when I would invite my friends, it's really a gift of care. I know like we can do this together. And I've tried in previous years, it's hard to keep up by myself. So I think Gargi said the time is ripe. I really feel it. Like when I reached out, and Magna was also really helpful. She encouraged me, and we reached out together. And this whole community is just amazing. And thank you, Puri, because we met you at the summit. And you encouraged my husband to do the challenge, right? I'm asking him. He's taking a walk, but after he come back, he'll meditate. It was so hard for him, but he actually decided to do it. So it's changing our my family and lifestyle and friends around me. So it's amazing. Thank you.
I was hoping to see him today. Hopefully, we'll see him after meditation. But thank you for joining. I just this is a practice, and especially group definitely helps in keeping this forward. Please commit to 40 days. I'm going to be checking up on you every single, like, every 3, 4 days. Hey, how are you doing? What's happening? So that we keep you motivated until the end. And 40 days commitment for this session. Um, I wanted to actually share about PMC since we have Nanda here. Nanda is our executive director for our media channel, Pyramid Meditation Channel Global. He's handling all the operations right now. And I wanted to share a little bit about what that is, so you get an idea. And maybe we can have more of all our masters here who are here to contribute for this channel in terms of content. So I'm going to share my screen. So PMC means Pyramid Meditation Channel. So this is a channel that is has been created to share the knowledge of meditation, power, empowerment, and higher elevation of consciousness. So it's all about that. So first thing is I want to share, this is the first channel that started PMC Telugu. Telugu is a local language in India, in one of the states. That's where this whole movement started, in this language. So in PSSM, you'll see more people of speaking this language right now. And we now, and my dream is to see people speaking Chinese, Cantonese, Mandarin more in future. That is what we want to see. But so as you see, this is started as a YouTube channel and now is a satellite channel with 1.19 million subscribers. 44K videos have been created just on spiritual science. This is all just meditation, spiritual science experiences, wisdom sharings. That's it, all of these videos. And then came in 2020 came the next channel, which is Hindi language. Hindi is a kind of a national language in India where everybody knows, speaks, and mostly in North India. And that channel right now has 9.1k videos, and you'll see the Telugu is like 44k is insane number of videos. It is it's insane. So 9.1k videos, which is about a half a million subscribers we have in terms of sharing this information. And it's not just YouTube, by the way. These two channels, they are satellite, and this go about 5 million, or sorry, 10 million houses, and this about 5 million houses. In terms, like, how you see ABC, NBC channel or BBC channel, you will see this as one of the channels that they can see, they can go. So the idea is this was created to show the truth, show empowerment, and show that we can heal our own lives. We can be strong in our mind and be happy, because happiness is our birthright. We don't need, it is not outside. So this is the information that is sent to the local level. Now English was also started, which is about a 50k subscribers in 8.3k. This was started in India, and there's a lot of English content here. I would definitely recommend to go through this. And please subscribe, everyone. If you haven't subscribed, even our masters, to all the channels, because that is how we support these channels in order for it to get promoted more. And so for globally to connect to masters, because our intention, our goal is to reach the entire world. So which in we call it as dhyan jagat. That means meditation world, creating a spiritual world. And that is where we created the channel PMC Global. This is a channel where we have 1.1k videos, 1000 videos, 19.7k subscribers, but we would definitely want it more. And here is, by the way, Linda, there is a video, 40-minute meditation of flute, that you all can really, it's just only music. There is nothing else. So everybody can take this music. There are no copyrights. So if you want to use that in your meditations, you can absolutely use it. Which has, I mean, this has 1 million views, which is pretty amazing. Just because this is a very powerful edition of the flute, with just the flute. So this is about, so now this is the channel which I talked, where our Nanda right now, who is here, is the director, and he's been handling and working hard to share about it. And actually we have a new show that has been started by Nate. By the way, I'll just, let's see. So this is Nate. He's a breathwork teacher, and he collaborated with PMC to share his wisdom and also bring a lot of other masters' wisdom to us. So everyone, I would love for you to watch this show. This is on our platform. He's actually contributing all his wisdom for free on our channel, by the way. Otherwise, if you have to go to his classes, it's actually a lot of, it's a paid classes for him. But he agreed to come to our channel and share this with all of us. And he's been working really, really hard to bring each episode per week for 1 year. He committed for 365 days, 56 54 weeks, or whatever weeks we have, to give us episodes on this channel. So please, so definitely watch it. It's a great opportunity for you to learn. This is again the power of tantra, episode 10. So there's a lot of great things coming up, so definitely watch that. So that's about, and why is this important? Why the words, what we are hearing? See, consumption is what we are made up of: energy. We are all made up of energy. Everything is energy. So there's a great scientist called Nikola Tesla, who said, everything, if you want to know the secrets of universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That's what he said. So it's not about good or bad. It's about what frequency are you in. Are you at a higher or a lower? Based on that, you attract things into your life. That's what he said. And now quantum physics has been talking about this for a very long time, starting with Einstein and so many other scientists sharing that information. What I wanted to share is our frequency, what we consume, is based on our thoughts, on what we believe, what we eat, and what we consume through our eyes, through our ears also. It's a very important thing. And how does that affect you? I want to share that information, why these channels, listening to this information, even if it is in the background, even if you're not watching, but just putting it on in the background is helpful. Why is it helpful? I'm going to share with you guys, and before we start the meditation, so understand why these channels are very important for all of us, to just ask people to just, hey, just watch this video. Why? um i'm gonna I'm gonna talk about the power of words. Have you heard about this guy called Emoto Masaru? Anyone? Yes, Prachi, Nanda, yes. You've heard about them? Yes. Can you tell Padmaji, can you please tell us about Emoto Masaru? What did he say?
Yes, ma'am. I think he did a research on water, and he
Mm-hmm.
found that when you expose water to the power of words, you can see a difference in the way the water crystals are formed. So when you expose the glass of water and keep saying
Mm-hmm.
positive words,
Mm-hmm.
like you're beautiful, you're wonderful, you're amazing, you give health, or whatever, you give positive words, you see the water crystals form into these beautiful shapes. And the same water, when you expose it to negative words, words that are filled with aggression and hate and, all these negative emotions, the water crystals distort into very, very not so pleasant looking shapes. So that's how he showed with his experiment that words are very powerful, and there's a lot of effect of words on water, and our bodies are made up of 80% water. So our words are constantly affecting the water inside, and that will affect us at several levels in our health. So that's
Absolutely. Wonderfully said. Beautifully said, ma'am.
thank
Thank
you.
you for sharing that. Um, and here I see Elizabeth saying that I'd love to hear more about conscious birth process. I would love to invite Hima in the next class to share about the whole process as a guest speaker, because as she has actually designed her whole birthing process. So I would love her to come.
Sure, sure. I'll definitely bring her next time.
Yes, yes. So, and since you're pregnant, Elizabeth, in fact, today's this session is also very important in a way you communicate and talk to your child. Um, I'm going to share a little bit from my presentation on crystals that I do, about what Padma ma'am just talked about. Um, so, hang on. Okay. So words have power on us. As Padma ma'am beautifully really explained the whole thing in just few sentences, amazingly. Uh, we are made up of water, more than 70% of water. So let's see how words influence water, as she said. So this is the experiment what ma'am talked about. In the ancient Greeks, first coined the word crystal, okay, meaning ice and rock crystal, because they believed quartz was permanently frozen water. That's what they believed, the quartz crystal. So what this guy Emoto Masaru, a Japanese scientist, he took water and he crystallized it, and he freezed it. Basically, he freezed it, and with a microscope he started seeing the water, and that is what this findings is about. So he took samples of water, and then he expose them to love and gratitude, the words on the water, and one sample to saying that you disgust me, I hate you, words like that. So you can see the when it is exposed to love and gratitude, the way it has become a beautiful crystalline structure. And when you say you disgust me, the same water has become this, like really disgusting. You don't want to even put your mouth anywhere near that. So how this is how words are transforming water. When you say evil, like every word has a certain vibration, and that's the structure of geometry it is taking up. And if you say thank you, the way it is shaping up, and the same as eternal peace. So how the different words have different structures and how they affect us, and not just words, even the songs that we sing, the prayers. That's why when you go to a temple or a church, there is this holy water that it's given. How does it become holy water? It's just normal water, but how does it become holy? Because when you expose it to a prayer, normally a water is given after a prayer is done on the water. So before a Buddhist prayer, the same water, before it was this. After the prayer, it became another crystalline structure. So that's why going and drinking water, holy water from a temple after the prayers are done, has a huge effect on the structure of that water. And same as music. This is again Mozart music, beautiful crystal. Beethoven, Mozart, if you listen to their music, you're actually getting restructured in your body. But if you listen to heavy metal, the thing that makes you go crazy. Eminem, in fact, if you see documentaries, many people have said that the way of torture for prisoners is that they put the inmates to listen to Eminem continuously, and that's how they get tortured. And the heavy metal actually restructures your body like this. So imagine if this can do to the water, and you are 70% water, what these words or these music that we listen to can do to your own self. So we are doing all this meditation, but if our words are not proper, if our what we are listening to is not the right music or the right words, it can go against. So now, Elizabeth, you're pregnant. Your baby is always listening. And this information, in fact, in ancient India, many scriptures have talked about it, that the baby actually learns from the womb. And if you read Joe Dispenza, he talks about how the baby gets programmed while the baby is in the womb. This is ancient wisdom. This is not anything new. So when you're talking to your baby, talk gently, talk what you want to share, like in a very empowering words, because the baby is listening and getting programmed at the same time. So even while you're watching, you may be watching a crime movie or a violence movie, but those words are affecting you internally. Those that the emotions that they create, if you're in fear, the emotions that they create, they release 11400 biochemical reactions in your body, every emotion, whether good or bad. And that emotions, that those hormones are passed down to your baby, and that's how they affect the baby also. So I just wanted to share how important it is, to have to be really mindful and create boundaries about what you consume, what you watch. Don't just watch any show on Netflix just because it has high ratings. Be very choosy. Set some standards for yourself. Like, having that standards and boundaries is very important to consume what empowers you. How do you differentiate between what empowers you versus what disempowers you? Anything that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel happy, is empowering. Feel independent. Anything that makes you dependent, gets you into fear, is disempowering. This is how you know which one is empowering, which one is disempowering. So you make a proper discerning decision. How can you be discerning well? When you are conscious, and that is why meditation is very important. So that when you meditate, your energy rises, and you can make very conscious, discerning, powerful decisions that serves you and your family. So, with that, we are just 3 minutes away. If there's anything you want to share on this, I would love for Nanda or Prachi, Gargi to add on to what I just said, and then we can begin meditation.
Sure. So we used to have a water bottle with all these affirmations during our pregnancy. So it definitely helps out.
Yeah, oh my gosh, such a great point. Thank you for sharing that, Nanda. Take your water bottle, glass, not plastic. Do not use plastic. Take a glass and write on it what is that you want to drink: peace, calm, ease, whatever that you want to anchor that emotion in your through your day. If it is a busy day, there's so much happening, just ease in your life, just staying present, or maybe just staying present can be written on that bottle. And this is something that we all do. By the way, I'll just show you. It's a very messy here, pardon my my mess, but I'm going to show you something. um so here, let me see. Here you see that is a pyramid where I keep my water. That's right next to my bed. I keep my glass of water right in there every night, and I write on it, put an affirmation on it, and I drink first thing in the morning. So I think all PSSM masters have a pyramid on their nightstand and write down your affirmation or your goal or whatever that is. I tell my clients, even write numbers. I'm seeing, I see 10K in my bank account by so and so date. You can even write those, whatever, if you're an entrepreneur or if you're a business owner. I have 10 clients but right now, so it's a very powerful manifesting tool in order for you to write down and then put it under a pyramid, even more powerful, because it infuses the pyramid energy into the bottle. So thank you guys. Let's 9:30. I don't want to take more time, but let's begin meditation for half an hour. Why don't I just play the music that I've created? Okay. So we don't have to worry about any.
Pari ma'am, you can guide the meditation today as you are here.
Okay, if you
Yeah,
want me to.
yeah, we would love
Okay.
to, and your music, whichever
Okay.
you
All
prefer
right.
to.
Okay. All right. Let's sit comfortably. Take out your glasses. Cross your legs. Clasp your hands. And just take a deep breath, 3 deep breaths, just to relax your body. Just let go anything that you are holding on to, all the schedule changes from the day, all the emails. Just letting it go. Letting it all go. And now bring your awareness to your breath, relaxing your shoulders, your back of your neck, your forehead, your knees. Just gently relax, let go of any thoughts, any expectations. Ah, forgetting where you are. Just observing your easy, natural, tranquil breath. Whatever is happening around you, let it happen. Now, this is your time, just for your breath. Just observing your easy, natural, tranquil breath. At this moment, you're not a man or a woman. You're not a mother, father, an engineer, or a doctor or a student. You are a nobody. Just letting go of all those identities that we have created for ourselves. Stepping out of ego. Just being with our breath. Beautiful, tranquil, easy breath. As your mind wanders, gently bring back to your breath. Observe your inhale and exhale. There's nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Everything else can wait. Just being with your breath. With every breath, you relax your body. And with every breath, you go back to your home. Just being with your breath. Just being with your easy, natural, tranquil breath. Whatever is worse will come back to you. Meditation is very, very, very easy. Anyone can meditate. All the answers are within you. And the process of going within is called meditation. Just easy, natural, tranquil breath. As your mind wanders, gently come back to your breath. There is no force. Just acknowledge the thought and let it go. As we practice every single day, the thoughts go less and less and less. As we eat, as we sleep, we meditate every single day. letting go of any focus of your surroundings, your body, the things you own, the people in your life. Releasing the concept of time. There is no past or future. There is only right now. Simply be present with your breath. Last 13 minutes being with your breath. As you continue to breathe, feel yourself becoming more and more present in this moment, in this space right now. You're just pure consciousness. You're no longer bound by your physical identity, just an awareness, observing the rise and fall of each breath. Just breath, air going in and air going out. Noticing how your chest moves up and down with each breath. Notice how your belly moves with your breath. A beautiful rhythm, the breath that connects you, the awareness, to this physical reality. This last 10 minutes being with our breath. Sense the space between each breath, just a minute second of space between the inhale and exhale. Just sense it, notice that. Simply noticing your breath. There is no need to control it or change it. Observing the natural rhythm of your breathing as the air flows in and out of your body. You are 100% responsible for your life. Whether it is a success or a failure, you are responsible. You have the power to redesign your life, create your own reality. Every decision you make, every choice you make, shapes your reality. The habits you have create success or failures. What habit do you choose to cultivate for success, to meet your goals? What is that one habit you wish to cultivate and take action? Small steps. Just meditating 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. In 1 year can change your entire perspective of life, your reality, of what you attract in your life, the people, the experiences. You have the power. You are a powerful co-creator. Every single day, just being with your breath, There's nothing else to do. There's no chanting, there's no visualizing. Just being with your easy, natural, tranquil breath. Let the breath guide you to where you need to go, to your purpose, to your clarity. There is no need to chase any specific outcome. Let go of the chasing. Just stay present, aware, and with your breath. Last 30 seconds being with your breath. As we come to the end of this meditation, gently bring your awareness back to your physical body. Deepen your breath, wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, gently place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly remove your hands and open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today in this meditation. And remember, every time you connect with your breath, you're accessing your inner resources and rewiring your mind to reflect the life you want to create. So thank you, and I open up the floor for any experiences. And I see Yen here. Welcome, Yen. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Pari.
Yes. Hi. Hello. Thank you, guys. So just taking a moment to come back. Please drink some water. And If anybody would like to share, please go ahead. Or again, remember, this is a daily practice. Every day we may not be motivated to sit and close our eyes, but it is a commitment, as anything. Even if we choose to do the best thing that we love, there are days that we don't want to do it because life happens. But that is a time when we show up anyway for ourselves because we committed to ourselves. And that's what brings trust within ourselves. If we can trust ourselves, we can never trust anybody else. So, trust is a very important aspect. So, when you commit, give your word to something, show up for yourself, build the trust. So, when you love yourself so much that you want to see yourself successful. So, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, Gargi, for inviting.
Thank you so much, Pari, for not just the wisdom talk, beautiful words and beautiful gems you gave, but also for leading the meditation. And it was a beautiful experience. And I have a question also. And some meditators have asked me that if they are not able to feel their breath, there is a point when there is no breath. So, what should they do? Like they are not able to feel any breath, but we are saying that come back to your breath, or like be with your breath in inflow and outflow. So at that time, just be there, be in the
Just,
moment.
yes, just be in them because the whole point is to go into that stage.
Okay.
So, we're using mindfulness to go into the state of emptiness. No mind state. So if they are already there, just enjoy being in there. We do this guiding normally for beginners. As you practice and becomes more acquainted with meditation, when we sit in at home, when I sit with my husband and everyone, no guiding. Just close your eyes and observe your breath. There is no guiding at all because you let your breath take you wherever it needs to go. And if you can't feel your breath, nothing, you are in some theta state, alpha state, just enjoy, let it be. So, no force. This is only for the beginners. Even the music. When I meditate, I don't put music. I just meditate with no music in silence. So just whatever works for you, because when we are doing a beginners class, some people, in fact, there are so many times in classes, some people don't like me saying anything.
Yeah.
Like, Pari, you're talking too much. But it is not meant for seniors. It is meant for the beginners. So we always
Right.
see the majority. So,
Mm.
so yeah.
And I would like Linda. I invite Linda to share her experience.
Thank you. I have one quick question for Perry. I um it was really amazing. Thank you for the meditation, and you actually brought in a lot of wisdom in your the guidance. And I have a question about so this is day 4. I'm a beginner, and I've listened to many masters that came and they share their wisdom. And it's very interesting to me because when we meditate, it's a state of emptiness. But then after that, there's such a rich of emotion and wisdom that come out. I'm trying to understand from maybe there's a science behind it or it's just the connection like of the universe, but where is the like where did your wisdom come from? Or from there's Padmaji yesterday also mentioned about her wisdom and become a totally different person. So I'm very curious about that aspect. How did emptiness bring out wisdom?
A beautiful question. Have you ever done fasting, Linda? Did you ever fast?
Not intentionally. I skip meals sometimes, but not fasting.
Okay. So let me tell you about fasting. How has anybody else done here fasting? Yes, Prachi. Yan says no.
All the time I do fasting.
All the time you do fasting.
Yeah.
So fasting basically is a very ancient practice that comes from our culture and many other cultures. Fasting is a when you fast, what really happens is if you read the science behind it, when even the keto diet, if you have heard keto diet, what it does is it takes you into a state where, because the digestive system takes the largest amount of your energy of your food to digest the food. So when you don't eat and fast, your body now has time and energy to repair the things that it was putting off, because it's continuing with your daily task, and now that it has this reserve of energy and it doesn't have to digest the food, it goes and creates new brain cells. It goes and repairs that back pain that you have chronic for so many years. So it does takes up all those chores of healing. That is the amazing benefits of fasting. So, meditation is mind fasting. We have so many things, applications open, web pages open. Like in 10 minutes, probably we can go around the whole world of thinking what to do and how to do. So many pages, office work, emails, messages, house, closet cleaning, the food that I have to prepare, what groceries, so many applications in just 5 minutes. So it's always working to do, and we want to make it efficient. That's what we are training our brain to be. So we do multitasking. We cook our food and we put our clothes in laundry, and then we take care of our emails on the side. So many things we are programmed to do. In all of this, there is no space for creativity. So if you ever have seen Warren Buffett, watch his interview. The interviewer asked, "Hey Warren, show me your schedule. You must be busy with everything." And he takes his book, like old school schedule, and he takes his books and he sees, okay, look at my schedule. It's all empty. There is nothing, no meeting at all. Because if I fill up my calendar with meetings, where do I have time for creativity, for thinking? Because I need to create. So, what in meditation we do is we create that space for innovation and creativity to spark, because all that resources are within us. We are not using, I mean, we have heard all our life we only use like what 10% of our brain. We have a right brain. There is a nature doesn't just give brain of, you have a whole brain. If it is not accessible, nature doesn't do mistakes in life. So if you have a whole brain here, why are we not accessing those resources, that potential that we have within us? So if you actually, there is a lot of research where monks have been connected to brain sensors and heart sensors and skin conductors, and they have tested, and the monks have the high, they have the brainwave length of gamma. The real geniuses, the IQ level, have that gamma brain wavelength. So just with meditation, they are able to access that brain waves. So when I meditate, when I read a book, I have more power to for retention of this information and to process that information when I meditate, versus when I don't meditate, because I have so many applications open. You know how a phone works. You work in what? Google, Apple? I'm sure one of those, if you're living in Bay Area. Um, so if you have so many applications open, the phone goes slow. And that's what happens that's why we get so irritated, so angry, because the brain is going slow. So that is why we need to close this, so that we can process that bandwidth to what really matters, which is our purpose of life, why we are here. Not just consume the whole time to what to eat, what to cook, who to meet, how to grow, how to get money, all of these things. So, of course, they are important, but we don't have to consume our whole life for that. So so yes, we need to create some algorithms, and this is we need an app actually. Linda, I love to have your support to create a meditation PSSM app that we can create, and we can all connect at the same time and meditate. That would be so amazing to say, hey, at this time we are connecting, just join in. Not even Zoom. You don't even have to meet on Zoom. We can just sit wherever and just log in and say, I logged in, I logged in, and then have thousands of people around the world connect and meditate at the same time. That would be so amazing just to shift the consciousness. Last thing I'll share, there's a Maharishi effect, a study. So what they did was they meditated for 7,000 people meditated together. This is with transcendental meditation called Maharishi effect. When 7,000 people meditate, and not everybody is like meditating like a yogi or whatever. There's somebody is scratching, somebody is like, oh, when does this end? They're all, people are meditating like that. And what they saw was, when they meditate together, they have checked all the factors, and this is a real study. You can go Google about it. And they said that the crime rate, the violence rate has reduced when 7,000 people meditated together in that area. So imagine when thousands of people just even like connecting and meditate, and not with any intention, not just being with our breath, not with any chanting, not with anything, just because so we connect directly to the source. Next time when we meet, I'll share more about why no chanting, why no visualizing. That's a whole different science. We'll talk about it next time. But yeah, thank you for the question.
Every Friday or every Thursday, like, or twice a week, if it would be great if you can come and lead
Yeah,
us
absolutely, absolutely. I would love to
whenever
come.
you are available, like twice a week at least.
Yeah, Thursdays are great actually, so I can be there on Thursdays. And yeah, and I want Yen to be there, except for
Wonderful.
only Wednesday we will excuse Yen, but after Wednesdays I want Yen to be here.
Yes. Most welcome, Yen.
Okay, all right, so we can close now, and please go and sleep, and keep a journal. All the beginners, please keep a journal and write down the progress. What are the differences, what is happening, so you can see for yourself. And I see Mahipal ji here. Mahipal ji, hello, welcome to this class, and I'm so happy that you're here. And we have, of course, Seema here.
Mm.
And Fiona, welcome here. Thank you for joining us. And I love that you said you have a crystal pyramid on your neck and you hang it on your bedpost. That's amazing. Having a pyramid in your home is amazing. It slowly shifts. You don't even realize. It's so subtle that the energy starts shifting. You can realize that. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Have a good
Thank you,
night, and
ma'am.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Thank you
Pariji,
so
for
much.
Thank you,
coming.
Thank you.
Pari. Thank
thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you.
night.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
I'll end the session then.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nanda.